What's the experience you will never forget?
The experience I'll never forget will be missing an exam my first year in school. It wasn't a funny experience. It wasn't funny. It was so crazy. It was painful. It was frustrating. It was everything bad you want to call it. So this was what actually happened. My first year in school, I was actually staying a little far from school. I was staying on my own actually. This particular day, I was to have exams the following day, 8 o'clock in the morning. I Before going to bed, I usually set my alarm 6, but I set the alarm 5:30 so that I'll wake up, prepare there, be in school before the exam time. Unluckily, the alarm sounded 5:30. I woke up. Oh, I went to go and switch it off. That I will sleep a little longer. Maybe I'll wake up later. You know that early hours now. Sleep they always sweet that time. I changed this alarm. I switched off the alarm and went back to sleep, only to wake up some minutes to 8. It was the Holy Spirit that just pinched me a little to wake up. It was almost the exam time already. So me waking up like, a few minutes to 8, I was like still a little far from school. My exam was 8 o'clock in the morning, but normally they won't start that 8 o'clock dot. Sometimes they start 8 o'clock dot. Rushing me now. I woke up. I didn't wash my mouth. I didn't take my bath. I just changed my clothes, picked some few things for the exams, and rushed to school. I didn't even get bike immediately. Like, when I left the house, I was still trekking. Like, okay, let me just trek for some time. Anyway, I get the bike, I will just take the bike and go to school. I checked for like some minutes before seeing bike that day. Like, I trekked, I got the bike. On reaching to my school gate, I was asked to present my ID card because we normally carry our ID cards to school. That was when it dawned on me that I actually carried a different bag because I always put the ID card in a particular bag. I had to go back because there was no explanation that would have allowed these people like let me inside. So I had to just turn back to come and get my ID card. Guys, I came back. All this while, time was going. Not that it was still few minutes to 8. Time was actually going, and normally na that kind of time sef time go fast like say na anything. I came back home, carried my ID card. I didn't even see. It wasn't a funny experience. I went back to school. Approaching the venue we were to write our exams, I was already seeing some of my classmates coming outside. And I was like, God, don't let it be what I'm thinking. A few of them actually came close to me and they were like, babe, you finished? Are you going home already? Or you get now? Because they were already going home. I had to just keep quiet so that it wouldn't be as if I missed the exams. I kept quiet. They went to the exam venue. Almost everybody was done. Like almost everybody was already out. It was just few people, not up to 10, that were submitting. They were submitting their answer sheets, and I was lost. I was actually confused. I was totally lost. I didn't even know where to start from. Like, I had to like, just hold myself and come back home to come and think over everything. Just think over and over till I was tired of thinking. It wasn't a funny thing. Like, it wasn't a funny thing. It wasn't a funny thing. But unfortunately, should I say fortunately, I wasn't even the only one that actually missed exams a particular day. Like I saw a few of them outside complaining as well. Like, they didn't know the exam was 8 o'clock. It was 12 o'clock. They said, students shy get as a bit is where God will help us. So